Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the DC as Fuck podcast. I am sitting here with the lovely Valerie Torres, this beautiful, fine as wine. And I must be slime. It must be jam because jelly don't shake like that.
Ooh,
Michelle
child,
Bush.
It is Sunday, for real.
Owner of Event Solutions here in DC. And the lovely Marcus, who I most recently saw try to fight somebody this week.
Well, welcome to the DC as Fuck show. I am Marcus Bradley Dunn, the Pasteurized chef. I expect a little bit more lavish introduction since the two lovely ladies got a wonderful intro.
No.
And yes, I was a little hellion this weekend, or this week.
No.
Yeah.
You?
Yeah. I have a feeling this is going to be a really tame and quiet show. So let's get it started. Today we are going to be talking to Michelle Bush from the DCTBD show. Damn, I nailed it on the first try.
Yeah.
I usually don't.
It's a lot of letters.
There is a lot of letters. They come on
Monday night at 8 p.m. One Love Massive, Hardcast Media, myself, Ian Taranji, and Marcus K. Dowling.
Yes, and tomorrow we'll have two Marcuses because I will be on as well.
I don't know what I'm going to do. Two Marcuses.
Yeah.
That's okay.
I mean, you can tell us apart.
I have him this evening over here.
Yeah, you two are going to make a baby by then, aren't you? This shit's ridiculous.
It's going to get so good, though.
I love it.
Like,
I'm going to separate the two of you by the end of the show, aren't I?
No.
Oh,
No.
yeah. Tonight we are drinking some shitty Coors Light and ice. Smirnoff Ice.
Smirnoff.
It's the last time I sent you to the store for anything.
Look.
Wow.
So Bloomingdale Liquors, we talked about this. Remember when they had they had the glass up and everything like that? They had all the bullshit. They don't got that no more. And
Was that the first time you've been there since they redid it?
No, I just haven't
That's a fancy ass liquor store now.
I know. I haven't gone in and be like, yo, let me get a Mad Dog. I usually got.
I don't think they have Mad Dogs
They
anymore there.
don't. And the guy was like, no one here would buy that. And gave me this
He's
smirk.
kind of right though. I used to live in that neighborhood. It's changed since I left.
Yes, it has.
I have to go. The only place that there's two places I can find it, and it's down Rhode Island. And one is right by the Ritas, and the other one's Old Reliant. And Old Reliant isn't opened up on Sundays.
I kind of think you can find it over in my hood in Northeast.
Oh, yeah, 8th Street area, yeah.
8th Street, Bladensburg Road. I definitely...
No, I know for a fact you can get it over there because I used to live over that block, and I used to... There's a liquor store on...
Roses.
Yeah.
We've been trying to snatch their liquor license forever.
Yeah, why would you snatch it?
Because there's some issues and some problems on that block.
Danny's a good guy. You're talking about the other place. Are you talking about Rose's...
I'm not talking about that Danny. That's my man.
Danny's my homie. I love Danny.
Love Danny. No,
Danny's such a good guy.
He is the one person on 8th Street that has truly done what he's needed to do. This really is some shitty Smirnoff. Good lease. I mean,
she's got a point there. There really is.
God, I just took a sip and I'm like,
the ice.
It's the ice.
This shit is magically delicious.
It's not as good as Mad Dog. So anyway, this week on the show, we're going to be talking briefly about the Pittsburgh shooting, the bombing, and there's another one at Kroger's. So usually I try to have the notes done by Wednesday or Thursday, then I kind of redo them, put them into place, and try to send them over here Friday or Saturday, depending on how busy or lazy I am. So once I finished all the notes, I'm like, oh, cool, got it done early this week. Nope, some more shit happened. And then, some more shit happened. I'm like, what the fuck? Can things just stop happening? So we're just going to briefly go into that. And then I hate to say it, none of them were done by a black man or a Muslim man. So, surprise, surprise.
So that means they're not terrorists.
They are mental health issues or white.
People done wrong. I think that's the one I saw on Fox News this week.
Well, Fox News
or misled,
misguided.
Yeah,
misguided.
they are misguided individuals.
Motherfucker, I'm misguided. Those motherfuckers are terrorists.
I walk down the wrong damn block in the wrong damn neighborhood and I'm misguided. Or take the wrong bus going somewhere. Yeah, I'm definitely misguided. But these dudes, nah. Well, certainly calculated.
Well, one of them was a Native American.
Mm-hmm. Or he was Filipino. And
no, he was a Native American.
He was? Okay.
The guy who sent the bombs out was a Native American. And drove the stripper guy? Yeah. The guy from Florida was a stripper.
Yeah.
Yes,
the pictures of him
stripper.
Is hilarious. I mean, come on. Can Florida not produce a more fucked up thing?
Yes,
it's is there anything that Florida can't do that's fucking hilarious?
All Florida is doing
sexy
right now is saying, hold my beer.
They've been doing that for how long, though? I mean,
I like beer. Hold my beer.
Right.
They've been talking to us since George Bush and him, since that first election. So that's a hanging Chad. Who the fuck makes up a hanging Chad besides Florida?
Do you remember that guy this summer? He was the headline was oh, Florida man caught on highway riding up on an ATV butt naked
Oh, yeah.
on the wrong side of the
I do
highway.
not remember that, but that doesn't surprise me.
Oh, yeah. I watched it like all day long.
Was he sober?
Come on now.
What do you think?
A little fentanyl on a good day.
Methamphetamine.
Like the guy who bit off the other person.
Who was eating his face?
That was at K2. They chop it up, they mix it up. Depends on what it is. That I did an article in Street Sense in regards to K2 because I was walking to work and literally there are 3 people on the corner
Just fucking dying.
and I was like, well, I guess since nobody else is gonna check on them, I bent down. All 3 were alive. Ambulance was on their way, and they were like, "Thank you for your service." I said, "Have a good day."
I parked my car when I lived over on Shaw, 4th and Florida, and I got in my car and I saw some dude just walking around, and I got in my car and he's just like standing there, and I could see it was summertime, so he was sweaty, but he was like sweating. I'm like, that's a drug sweat, like he's on something.
Oh yeah.
And he's just like staring at me, gone. He didn't even see me. I'm like, "You okay?
Yo.
You okay?" And then he was just like, "Fuck."
Yeah.
And then next time I come out, he's like doing a push up. I went back to my house, came out. He's doing a push up, but he stopped. He's right at the ground, like he's like an inch away. And I'm just like, that motherfucker's holding still. Like
Let me tell you something. There's 2 different drugs in DC: heroin and heroin. Okay. Okay. There's when it's some heroin. Okay, they will get down just low enough for to drop that eagle and bounce back up.
And you're just waiting for him to fall too.
Talk about that lean, like them legs still work,
Oh yeah.
but you in like a full bend over.
I don't even get it sometimes.
Yo, there's a lady that's on 7th Street. Like she's in the walker and she's all the way over.
Oh yeah, I've seen her.
Yeah.
I thought she just had like MS.
No,
That's
baby.
what I thought.
Nah, baby, she had mouth to. Never mind.
So I'm always
Wow.
disappointing people.
Should I take a shot off of that or something?
Yeah, I mean, feel free.
That was a
Before-
penalty like shit.
Let's before we keep going,
Y'all should
'cause-
be using the special birthday.
oh, yeah. So before we go into safe words, today is today your birthday?
Wednesday.
Wednesday
On
is
Halloween, he's a Halloween
on the
baby.
news.
you're a Halloween baby.
Oh, boo.
Shout out to Boo.
Shout out to
Shout
Boo.
What's up, boo?
Sad boo.
Yeah.
Hashtag sad boo.
Hashtag sad boo.
That was so funny. So Molly's game of the lower third in us has been pretty hilarious. Don't give away your secrets.
Molly been in here cooking us, frying. I'll rewatch that show. I was like, you just gonna cook me like that in public?
She
My
cooked
mom
all
watched
of us.
this, yeah.
Well, you deserve it.
Okay. I'm
Sad
telling
Boo
you.
was the fucking my favorite out of the whole thing. Oh no,
Gay chicken.
I'm Valerie Torres.
Valerie
Torres.
I'm Valerie Torres on Facebook.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this real fast. Let's go around. Let's do our socials, and then we'll do into our safe words.
Okay.
My turn.
Your turn.
Valerie Torres on Facebook.
I am Valerie Torres on Facebook.
Yeah.
It's true. I'm also a VMTDC on Instagram and what is it other one? Twitter.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God. So as I say on Mondays, the only place you can follow me for right now is on Twitter. Shelby of DC. So CHELLE B of DC. That is on Twitter. But of course, Event Solutions DC across the board, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.
Lives infamously on Instagram. Bars Simpson on Twitter, and I am James Roderick on Facebook.
All right.
I am Marcus Bradley Donovan on Facebook and the Pasteurized Chef on Facebook, and you can find me on all my Instagrams, Twitters as the Pasteurized Chef.
And
All right.
David DC is fun.
That's not what it says on the screen, you wanker.
Oh, really?
Oh,
What's it say?
Whack.
Pasteurized DC.
Oh yeah, I have 2 accounts. Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay.
I'll just.
We also have a new Facebook page,
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah,
you
go
do.
ahead.
right?
Are we announcing this? Did we fix
Yes.
it?
What did we not?
Yes, we fix it. Go with it. It's DC is fuck show minus the U.
Yes.
Minus the U.
Here's a shot.
But it's
We want you there.
We
Cheers.
want you
Yes.
there. We do want you there. That is
We
a very
want
good
you there.
tagline.
We want you there.
See, that's why you're the boss.
Are we selling cars?
Holy shit, DC is fuck show without the U, but we want you there. It's a new tag. I like
Like,
it.
what's the difference between United Airlines and TED? The only thing missing is you. Oh, I'm sorry, no, I fucked that up.
That was cute.
Missing is you and I.
Yeah, yeah, spelling.
That
Spelling
was
is fine.
cool. God, that wild turkey just made my chest
Wow.
warm.
All right, let's not kill the ball before the show starts. All right, safe words.
Chitlins.
It's not your turn yet.
Oh, okay.
it was my
Give her a shot. Give it a ball.
do your shot.
Yeah,
Do
you
your
gotta get
shot.
out of my way,
I'm keeping the bottle over here. I know it's your birthday and all.
No, it's not that. I just love that turkey, bro.
All right, safe word.
Let me think. Oh,
Oh my
no.
God. Does this show every week.
Yeah, but I wasn't thinking.
No shit.
I'll be looking at inanimate objects.
Cupcake.
Why?
No, because I forget too.
Right?
Don't get me
See?
wrong. I'm usually the fourth one, so I'll be like, all right, she got that bullshit.
Usually I
Somebody else
still
gonna make
booze
something
before he
else.
gets his turn, so he's not here. No. Cupcake.
Okay.
Is it my turn now?
It is your turn now.
Chitlins.
Chitlins, cupcakes.
Fine.
Ooh.
Lord have mercy. It's hot.
Fine.
Look at Jimmy.
Dawn. My safe word is Dawn.
Is that? Damn.
Marcus gonna learn to watch his mouth and not be snitching.
Well, you're on air.
You know,
I'm snitching on myself.
like a motherfucker. What's
Rest
more
in
about
peace,
it?
Matt Lauer's career.
So yeah, we had an interesting week.
Oh damn, I did get skipped. We're gonna hardcast.
No, I
You
thought it
said
was fine.
fine.
No, it was fine.
That's
said
right. I already
fine.
said it.
How you gonna Indian give it to me and then take it back?
I forgot, but you have it back, baby.
No.
Fine.
Well, fine is good.
Good Lord, I am separating it to you by the end of this show. You motherfuckers gonna get my goddamn nerves.
You mad because I ain't calling you fine?
I'm mad because, you didn't call me
Yeah.
princess or something beautiful.
Right?
So, yeah, I mean, so we had an interesting Tuesday night. Little Miss here twisted her ankle, and
It's still fucked up.
You just gotta rub some Robitussin on it.
some dude was being an asshole at the bar, and, you know,
We were at
nowhere.
your bar.
We were nowhere.
We were at somewhere.
We were at the Looking Glass Lounge because everyone knows where I'm at on a Tuesday.
That's fair. And some dude was acting like a rude ass to a friend of ours, and
To two friends of ours.
yes. So he left. We thought he was gone.
Nobody got their ass whooped.
Nope. Almost.
Clarification.
Yeah, nobody did.
But we go outside,
But there
and dude,
definitely was an attempt by two different people.
listen.
You cannot confirm or deny the allegations.
Y'all
It's
know
alleged.
y'all know Sheena. Sheena's strong, yo.
She
I
threw
know.
me the fuck out the
Like,
way.
I
did.
drunkenly tried to wrestle with Sheena one time. I was like, you country bastard. Like, Jeffro Bodine, like, twisted me up real fast.
No, it's funny because I went after the guy because he was disrespecting her, and she like just snatches me. So
She
no, I
did.
got this, and I'm like, oh shit,
Oh.
I can go home.
Yeah. Night night.
Yeah, so we ended up going home. So enough about that. So you see, Delaware's can fights.
Delaware?
Della what?
Jello who?
You're from Philadelphia.
I didn't bring it up this time, though.
How many times you gonna do it this week? All right. So let's talk about this synagogue up in Pittsburgh
Yeah.
briefly. Kind of fucked up because I'm not a big religious person. I don't really care about churches or whatnot. Like I'm not gonna disrespect you, but I find it's a place of worship, and leave motherfuckers alone in a place like that. Not that you should go to schools either, but like, I mean, you're being vulnerable. You're in there praying to your God and whatever you're doing, and have somebody come up there because of racism or your religion and just kind of blasting away. It's in my world kind of fucked up. And then also, like I said, we saw the guy with the pipe bomb in Florida, wherever he was doing, sending out the 13, 14 however Democrats.
He sent 13 out.
And, seeing his van got me thinking, like, I remember during the inauguration, all those Trump trucks everywhere, blasting, like, they were decorated and bells and whistles and shit. I'm like, well, here's a guy.
We're not going to take it.
Yeah.
Weirdos as fuck, man. And that just goes along with everything and all the rhetoric that we keep hearing.
Yes. So one of my customers the other day, he was telling me that he's seen that van when he was in Fort Lauderdale. Like at the time, he was like, "Wow, that's a really weird van," but he never thought anything of it.
I mean,
And
why would you
he's-
know?
Right. And then when did I see him? On Wednesday, he was like, "Yeah, I've seen that van."
Because you're not going to forget that.
Oh
van.
no, not Wednesday. Sorry.
Regardless.
Yesterday? Yesterday. It was yesterday. He told me this.
So there's a young lady that was on Twitter, African American, who had been harassed by
I saw that.
by this guy. And she's like, I'm being harassed by him. You all need to do something. And it's just crazy. It's like we're saying we're being harassed. We're being targeted.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
No. Why, I
You're
mean,
good.
why would I say
Why would
that?
you say- Why would somebody actually be harassing you?
So, and I'll tell you, it's kind of crazy because I overlook a lot of the vehicles that you will see on Capitol Hill.
Yeah.
A lot of people on this show may not know my background, but my mother was an OBGYN, and my mother had a job to do. And I don't hide it. She had 2 clinics, one in Virginia, one out Kensington, Maryland. And we know what happens in a clinic. And we were targeted so many times. We've seen those vehicles with the burnt up, whatever you say, oh, that's a dead baby. It is not. Trust me. I've worked in my mother's office.
Yeah.
I know what everything looks like. And a lot of times now I just overlook it because I live so close to Capitol Hill.
Yeah.
I'm so used to it. And so I kind of feel bad within myself that if I had seen this vehicle, it was just another vehicle that I just overlooked. Like, it's a Trump person, I get it. It's a this type of person, I get it.
Yeah.
They're just here, whatever it is. But no, we got to pay attention.
Right.
Now,
And I think most people did. From my understanding, this customer might have told me this, that he would deliver pizzas. Apparently.
Ho ho.
Oh, who did that?
Who was that?
Ooh. Drink.
All right, do that show. I'll fill you up afterward. All right, so that is one of our rules. If your media comes on.
Oh, no. I learned that from DCTBD. Volume muted.
But I think
So he said that this gentleman was delivering pizzas, right? And he was so creepy and weird with his van that the neighborhood or whoever, they asked that he not do it during the day, that he could only do it at night.
Oh, I don't want him coming
why
around
I think night's even worse.
delivering my
Right?
DiGiorno at night.
Well, that's why I was like, why was he even allowed to deliver in the first place? Like,
Because as a pizza guy, you have two jobs in the media.
That
You're
was
either
more
a
than
serial
pizza.
killer or you're a porn star.
And he's more to the point. Well, both of them actually. He's right in the middle.
Right.
Stripper. But I mean, being in DC, we see a lot of that shit all the time. We see crazy shit. I see a big silver school bus right here somewhere. A whole bunch of like written
Grey
things.
Goose? Yeah.
Is that what it is? I mean, it's all positive and shit, but it's like that's weird, and it's right next to the White House, so it's like, all right, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, but that's why I said, living close to Capitol Hill or, coming through there, you see it and you
Every
just
day.
like, it is what it is. Like I said, I've seen it my whole life. There used to be a van parked outside of my mom's clinic Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And throwing rocks, just...
Did you ever throw rocks back?
No. I did flick them off one time when my mom was like dragging me into the clinic, and it was like, the snarky little kid like this, turning around and everything. I'm like, what much
I know
damage?
Your mom did not like that.
Honey, she's still rolling her grave and some shit that I've done and everything. So she didn't know, but it's just like, just chill out. You never know. Cause I always tell people she had 2 clinics. One was in Virginia, one was in Kensington.
Yeah.
If I tell you the people showed up on Saturdays and they were like, is that the physician? Yes. Oh my goodness. And they were clutching their pearls, and honey, my mama was rubbing on her Neiman Marcus pearls. Talk about next in line.
Oh, it's so fucked up.
Plastic, this is earned. What you gonna do?
Thank
for
you
it,
for your
baby?
services. Now, I mean, not to, bash, our women's rights and everything, but
I mean, another thing people don't think about is, all right, when you take Planned Parenthood, right? When
Yeah.
the guy said that it was like, 95% of their business
Lies.
is abortions.
Lies.
Then you find out that it's 3. But when they hear 3, they don't want to hear it. It's the whole fake
Yeah.
news thing or whatever.
Right.
You can go on the internet and prove whatever you want to believe any type of way. You know what I mean? Like this week alone. All right, so this is what I wrote down. Trump this week, okay? If Democrats win control, they'll raise taxes. That's number 1, because don't fuck up my money.
how much of his daddy's money has he
They will
fucked up?
flood the streets with criminal aliens, outlaw private health care, and replace freedom with socialism. Now, if you're somebody, you're in dire straits, and all these people are telling you that this one guy he's gonna save you, he's gonna be the savior, he's gonna come in and drain the swamp and all that other BS or
He's
whatever.
filled the
like
swamp.
that.
Filled it up.
You're gonna sit there and be like, all right, cool. Everyone around me is just telling me, yeah, this is what's gonna help me. This is gonna help me. That guy got so into Trump that he went and shot up a bunch of people who were minding their fucking business. And that's just this week.
It's the same as pizza.
Another
Yeah.
thing he said this week after all this shit happened was he was like, what do you mean tone it down? I need to turn it up.
I'm gonna turn it up.
I'm
Yeah.
like,
And-
bro, you're gonna get somebody else killed.
I mean, he almost got 2 presidents fucking murdered. He almost got a whole bunch of people, and people are saying it's not him. But you know what? Charles Manson didn't kill anybody either, but he gave some really good speeches, and other people killed for him.
Right.
So I feel like I know I've said it before, but he has a serious mental disability.
Yes.
He has a mental disorder, and he cannot take responsibility for himself. It's always somebody else's. It's anything that happens is because of somebody else's actions. It's never because
I'm
of him.
perfect.
Yeah, and I think it's deplorable.
He will never put the blame on himself.
No.
For anything.
Like
and you know how we don't talk about people's kids, but
Oh, I talk about people's kids all the time.
we gonna have a baby together. So they can
talk about that nigga too.
Yep. Like we don't talk about his son. We know that something is wrong, but he literally, that he teases his son because the way that his son walks behind him is like, hey man,
he belittles him.
I'm not here for you.
We're not talking about Don Jr. We're talking about the
little one,
the little
Baron.
one.
Oh, Baron.
Yeah, I'm talking about Baron.
That poor bastard.
I'm not
I feel
talking
so
about
bad for
that
that
damn
kid.
meeting Don Jr. and the Golden Doors.
Yeah, I saw this meme.
PP boy.
I saw this meme, and it was like the two older sons, they both look like bullies from 80s movies.
They totally do.
And they definitely do.
I'm telling you, they could have been in Porky's.
They,
Yeah.
I think about a lot of movies from like the 80s that if you watch them, like, oh, fuck, I can't watch that because it's fucked up, or they couldn't make it now. I haven't rewatched Porky's, but I can only imagine that.
Do it.
I'm gonna be like, because as a kid I liked Porky's because there's snakes and dicks and a hole and titties everywhere. And I'm
it was porn at 2:00 in the afternoon
Right.
on Channel 5.
Exactly. So now I kind of want to go back.
Yeah, I mean you had Death Wish and then Porky's came on.
Exactly, that one scene where she's getting blasted on that mattress and then he killed them all.
Yep.
I loved him for
Death Wish was on last night.
Watch that shit as an adult. You're gonna be pissing yourself. Like,
Yeah.
who let us get away with this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like,
Even like Buck Rogers. Like,
Yo, fucking Buck Rogers was the shit.
Rogers.
watch it as an adult, it's nothing but sexual. And
No,
you're
we
like,
shouldn't have been
hey,
watching.
Aaron, you want me to park my spaceship in your
I'll part the way for you.
in space, like straight up. And I used to watch it
Not Three's
with
Company of Space.
my parents upstairs.
Oh man.
This
yeah.
shit.
Hey.
All right, so I need to watch Buck Rogers again.
Yep.
Porky's.
I love
And do not type in Buck Rogers on Pornhub.com.
Note to self.
Everyone
Note to self.
Note
Nope.
to self.
No, why? We just watched Sweetest Porn together. What do
We
you-
did.
We totally just watched Sweetest
We
Porn.
did. Yeah, y'all missed it.
Swedish porn.
I sure as shit went through like a parody phase.
Oh.
I bet
X
you did.
videos. Let me tell you right now.
Straight or
yo,
gay versions.
Both. The Cosby Show. The Cosby Show parody is
love him.
by far one of the funniest pornos
No,
I've ever
no, I
seen
will
in my
not.
entire life.
No, I will not. I will not.
It's glorious.
Okay, maybe later.
That one, X-Men and Batman, bruh.
What?
How about the Scooby Doo ones?
I mean, there's always been. Come on now, who's
That's
been?
true.
X-Men? Are you serious?
Yeah,
That sounds like a very-
Wolverine got forks or whatever.
It was like-
it's not even like real.
No.
Like ain't nobody get no butcher knives or whatever like that.
He's got the
And
forks.
he was tearing his ass.
So
up.
he was
It's crazy.
forking them?
He was forking him.
It just got hot in
He was
here.
forking.
DZ. Molly's on fire tonight.
Tonight. Damn, Molly. What's in that apocalyptic whatever red you're drinking?
You one man.
So I just have an issue. I know we all talk about Trump all the time, but it bothers me.
It bothers us all.
Yes. But his responses to all these sort of national crises are always so inappropriate.
He goes to rallies instead.
So he says today, like for the shooting, he goes, in a case, again, nobody knows exactly what took place yet. But this is a case where if they had an armed guard outside, that they might have been able to stop him immediately. So he's automatically victim blaming. Like, if only the synagogue had armed guards there, perhaps it wouldn't have been as bad.
But how many people that were armed were murdered?
When you are the person that is doing things to people, when you are the culprit, when you are all of that, he's always going to victim blame.
Yeah.
I go to a big black church in the middle of D.C. Okay, everybody knows I go to Shiloh. We had an incident a few months ago during communion. We're centering ourselves. We're going to get our little grape juice and bread and praise the Lord, hallelujah. And all of a sudden you heard, oh my God. And there is a naked white man
It's always
walking
always a white man.
into, and his little piddlewickle. I feel bad.
Piddlewickle.
One of
I
the
had to put him
Hashtag Piddlewickle.
hashtag piddlewickle.
That should have been your safe word.
That should have been my safe word. But I like chitlins and it's getting ready to get cold. And I make good chitlins.
Do you really?
Oh,
I
we
do.
gonna- we gonna
And
keep
pickles.
drinking
What's your
them, baby.
secret?
Well, number one is a whole lot of cleaning.
Oh, no shit.
No shit. That was good. No
Y'all
shit.
whack right now.
No shit.
I'm also hating because I didn't say it first.
Yeah. Yeah. Y'all gonna have me back on the show all the time. But no,
Without James.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
I'll be here.
he'll be there.
I'll be the creeper like in the Say Yes video.
right there.
Just, just my phone. Or
Wait a minute,
whatever.
Birdman. Birdman. But no,
Old number
yeah.
iPad playing September by Ohio.
But it was just
By Earth,
it
Wind,
was
and
just
Fire.
crazy because the thing is,
So he just walked in.
he walked in. He was high as a fucking kite. He was not off K2 because he just would have. He was very non-combative.
Oh, that's PCP,
So-
baby. No, that's not PCP.
No,
Get
no.
your drugs right.
We don't know what the hell he was on. Of course, they wouldn't release it to us,
Yeah.
being in the hospital. So they tackled him, and I thought that
He got
had-
rug burn.
He a little bit. Church Baptist church rug burn. That's that good. That's that
Ain't
good shit.
ain't no padding under that carpet.
There ain't no padding underneath that carpet.
Deacon Thornton and the usher board needs.
Wait
be
a minute.
hurting.
Why did we have a Thornton in our? Okay, anyway.
Called it.
So that's so crazy. So, they got him out and everything. I thought he had been handled. So we're getting ready to come out of church. Pastor, executive pastor, the doors of the church are now open. And we go in the back and this dude is walking in. We tackled him, got him down. I'm like grabbing the executive minister's robe. He's like, "You're not touching my robe." Grabbed it because we had to he was so non-combative and everything. But this is the stuff that we're dealing with. Yeah. We are now on alert. We've always been on alert.
Now we really are.
But it's a different type of alert that we're on because, again, we're the church. You should be able to go in, come freely. We shouldn't have these problems. But in the Trump era, nah, we are going to disrupt your lives. Yeah. Every single place. We're going to make sure you understand that we're here and we've always been here. See, that's the thing. We've always been here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
now they're allowed out of the coop.
And when y'all elected that fella and y'all went to sleep, I say it all the time, y'all went to sleep on that Wednesday after we elect the fella in the office. Oh, we've been waiting on y'all. So
They came out.
He said he was a nationalist.
He did.
But here's the thing.
And
I
also,
don't
when
even
you're
think
black, alert is alert. 4 little girls.
Oh, hello?
4 little girls.
Hello.
Yeah.
Four little girls just having a good old time at whatever church they were in, and boom, 4 little girls
blows up.
gone.
That part of the
that
movie.
right there is not enough for you to get angry.
Right.
I don't care how long ago it was.
Have you
That's
two
somebody's baby. You took out somebody's. You were that far away from empathy that you took
There's
4
zero
of
going on.
somebody's children.
But I take it even further. You will always be known as the person that did it. See that's the thing.
Yeah.
You got to look on the other side, and this is when we get into mental health. You got to look on the other side. I will always be known as the Unabomber. I will always be known as
pipe bomber.
the pipe bomber. I will always be known as.
Now he's famous on that side.
We talk about the
button
in his
person.
head.
We talk about the person that assassinated Kennedy. We talk about the person that assassinated MLK. We really can't say who assassinated Malcolm X, but everybody we know. Everybody that's had some type of. We always talk about Charles Manson. It's very rare that we talk about the other people.
We have no idea who killed and who he killed. Well, we do, but he's what we talk about.
Right.
Like he's famous.
That's that mental.
Yeah.
You will always know my
And
name.
he knew what his game was. He got other people to do
You
this
will
shit.
always know my maneuvers because then it's the copycat. See, they always say hours after the event happened, we're looking for now the copycats. But y'all should have been looking for.
Yeah.
You knew that this was.
And this guy had a record. It's not like it's a big fucking surprise.
Somebody said he is stalking me. He is harassing me.
And then she came back. She's like, I told you guys, this is the guy who was doing it. And it's kind of fucked up. I mean, but that's the.
So your point is extremely valid. But have you all ever seen the beginning scene of Selma?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking
That's
about
why
while I said
yeah.
4
That
girls.
that
That
just
set the whole movie off for me. I was like, well, goddamn.
Oh yeah, I threw the tissue up.
Yeah, like it's gonna be.
I mean,
that
because I wrote, I come from a civil rights background as well, and so you know the story. You've read it. You've seen certain after pictures of it, but the way that was done,
Yeah.
I was done through.
Like I was following the girls, like, oh, they're playing, they're having fun.
Nah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
I had to press
And I-
pause. Like I can have some.
I was in the theater, so it was.
so I was
loud.
in the theater,
Yeah. See.
like almost dropped
So
my
I was like,
I knew-
almost dropped my
I
Chipotle
knew not to
you
watch
snuck
that.
Chipotle in that motherfucker.
in gallery place.
Key word is she almost.
She almost dropped her Chipotle.
That's the one you drop it and catch knees. You be like, oh.
And I got
you, bitch.
and I got good
I
knees.
got extra queso on it. I believe you, baby.
Chitlins.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Gets the shit out of the chitlins.
I gotta add, like, this society has a real problem believing women, and not just about like
Come on.
sexual abuse, man. Like,
Preach.
about any sort of like violence or aggression or anything. About a year ago, I had a guy who just decided he hated me and started stalking me, and it was a couple years ago actually. He got so many people riled up about me that I had to block 6 people in one afternoon that I've never even met before.
Yeah.
When it got to that point, I reached out to several people and I was like, hey, listen, you know what I was told? Don't let it upset you.
Bullshit.
You're being hysterical.
Don't worry about it.
Bullshit.
Oh, he ain't gonna do nothing. Don't even think about it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was told. I was told how to think, how to feel, and how to act about it.
And that's the shit that
And
gets.
it wasn't until I reached out in tears to Sam Burns and Grindstone and Wes Felton, and they all called this dude up and was like, yo, you need to reel it in. And so I will love them forever. But it really took me like breaking down and being like, no, I'm actually fucking scared. Stop telling me what I should do. I'm not fucking attacking him. I'm not stalking him. I blocked him a month ago. He's still talking about me. And no one wanted to deal with it. And it was probably the most disappointing thing that's happened to me in D.C. just based on how everyone was so quick to tell me what to do.
Yeah. But
Call him up.
that's the shit that gets people killed.
Yes.
Like
No,
when people don't, if those people don't listen to you.
It's fucking Looney Tunes. And
Yeah.
he was right.
Yeah.
Most people who was like, oh, don't worry, he ain't going to do anything. Nobody listens to him anyway.
His Looney Tunes
But
as
you
well.
know who listened to him? His fucking Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
His fucking
Yeah, of
stripper,
course.
fucking van driving, fucking fanatic,
Yeah.
motherfucking Looney Tune fan. And those are the people that came at me that day, and I had to block 6 of them in an afternoon. Those are the ones that I had to watch out for, not the common sense motherfuckers.
Yeah.
So all that whole like, oh, don't worry about it, don't think about it, like stop.
No,
And
my
that-
mom lost her best friend in the hospital parking lot at Children's Hospital after giving birth to her son, because everyone was like, "Oh, don't worry about him; he'll be fine." And then he killed her in the parking lot after giving birth, and then drove 2 blocks up the street and shot himself in the head.
Wow.
That's some crazy
That's
shit.
That's what not listening.
Did the baby live?
Yeah, this is after giving birth.
But still, no.
But
I mean-
still, like,
that's so sad. It's going to his parents.
right, but still, like, this is one of those moments. And again, everyone knows somebody who has a friend who has a similar story. It's like, yo, if somebody would have just been like, yo, maybe we need to
Pay attention.
pay a little of attention, or like, oh, you're just
Or
stirring
actually
the pot,
listen to women.
or just understand that making things uncomfortable is how you get change.
Yeah.
Right, and if what all it took was those 3 brothers reaching out, being like,
Yo, watch your mouth. You
and
need
they
to
all
chill.
had
Yeah.
their own tactics, you know.
Right.
Grindstone was like, man, explain this to me. How she was throwing bricks at your brain? He kind of like carried him a little bit. Sam was
Right.
like, son, what are you doing? Wes was like, hey, don't pay her no mind. It didn't really matter the method, but when he got 3 phone calls from peers,
Right.
There's a
he simmered
fucking
them
problem.
down,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You don't have
Right.
to threaten them. You don't have to do anything. But until men hold other men accountable, the world will continue to burn. And that's just
Oh,
all
yeah.
there is
That's
to
why.
it.
That's why I don't like the whole thing saying that's boys being boys. Like fuck
No.
that. It's time for
No,
us to
no.
hold everybody else accountable, and even myself. I mean, if I see myself acting like a fool, I know you're gonna say something. That's part of the reason why I got pissed at that dude, because he was disrespecting 3 of my female friends, and I'm like, nah, motherfucker. Unfortunately, Sheena could whip my ass, so I was like, go ahead. I mean,
She
listen,
is strong.
like she literally,
I hope she is listening right now because you are strong.
Commented, she said,
Strong. That is not STR. This is strong.
But for real, that's the thing. It's like, and it goes along with the whole suicide thing as well. When somebody comes to you, listen to people, whether it's domestic violence or, mental health. When, like, if somebody comes to you, don't fucking pull that shit underneath.
Come on.
Do you know what else? Something about like listening to women. Just it made me think about it when Molly said that. Is women who have heart attacks are often not listened to.
Listen.
While they're having a heart attack?
Huh?
Oh, you mean when they say they're having a
When
heart
they're
attack?
having a heart attack, when they have, because the symptoms are different, and oftentimes, like when women are having different symptoms, their physicians will say, "Oh, you're just being overreacted."
Stroke
Like,
and heart attack.
yeah.
You're spot on.
Well, how are they different from men?
also, women of color
Oof.
Yes.
Like women of color are administered like less pain medication.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure Michelle
Why are
did
you
a better
complaining?
job.
Yes.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
there's always that notion of you're being hysterical, you're overreacting.
Calm down.
Yeah.
Right.
And I again, it's
Relax.
like another story. I had it happen to me. I had vertigo. And literally was admitted to the hospital. Shout out to my deacon dads and everything, but two of the deacons in my church rolled up into the emergency room and they were like, "This is how she needs to be treated." Da da da. And they were like, "Yeah, well, we're gonna, also prescribe, a little bit of this because we're not sure." And they're like, "Her blood pressure is 80/60. There's a problem. This is what's going on. She does not need a little Zoloft. She does not need a little Lexapro. Believe what she's saying." And like she said, it is definitely a problem that we have. A lot of times it's, "Oh, don't speak up."
Yeah.
But when I speak up, you don't believe what I'm saying.
And then you're an asshole for speaking up, or
Or you want to prescribe me some damn
You stirring the pot. Why
Yeah.
you stirring the pot?
Right.
Why you making my life hard today, black women?
why are you starting to chitlins?
shit.
Speaking of mental health issues,
Borderline racist market.
Chitterlings.
Well, we were talking about chitlins.
chitterlings.
Chitterlings.
But no, speaking of mental health issues or whatever, so when I broke my elbow, they gave me Valium. Let me tell you right now, I can
Why the fuck would they give you that?
Because I got good
Valium.
insurance somehow, some way. They
Do
just
you
gave-
know
they
you
just-
can do breathing exercises, and that's basically like
I
you taking
know.
Valium?
Just
Look, I
get
only took
Vicodin.
one. I only took one, and my kid. My kid broke some shit that I really liked in the house, and I
you
was
were
just
like-
like, I was like, nah, sequential. It's okay. Like, circle of life, kid. This is how these things happen.
Hang on, they gave you Valium.
Like, I was
For
high as shit. I ain't never been so happy about life before. I felt bad for my kids. I was like, I'm probably you are in charge right now.
You are in
You are the
charge.
captain, no. Because I'm fucking your world up, bro.
Oh
Like,
God!
I'm sitting-
You need a little graphic of my man.
Right.
You are the captain now.
No, I am the captain, no. Look at me. I am the captain.
Look at me.
You do that very well.
I
You
do.
do. You
I
do
I
very
can
well.
do Wakanda,
You should do your
cuz.
Irish voice again.
Please
Do
don't.
it.
No,
please.
don't do it again.
Molly looks strong too.
We're gonna go to our 45 here.
All I heard was Wakanda, and I just started looking. I'm sorry.
Oh my god! All right, we're gonna take a 45-second break. We'll be right back in so I can simmer the system down.
They're never inviting me
Simmer
back
up.
on.
All right, cut.
We're back. Welcome back to the DC as Fuck Show. I'm Marcus Bradley Donovan. Sponsorships.
Oh, sponsors today are Chuck Levin's Heartcast Media and One Love Massive.
We love one love.
Gang, gang.
So today, our guest,
Yes.
guest,
Guest.
the wonderful, the lovely, beautiful Michelle
Fine.
Bush.
Hey.
You can't have that as your safe word and call her fine
Yeah,
anymore.
you
Yes, I
can't
can.
do that.
You
No,
got
you
it.
can't.
No, you
You
can't.
know what my real safe word is?
Dawn.
Don't stop.
Dawn.
Oh, I won't.
Oh,
No,
butter,
that's yours.
butter, butter.
What are you using a
Who's
butter
that
for?
doing?
Free
You never
butter?
use butter?
On a dozen crabs.
I mean, I'm a chef, so I cook a lot. So it's like butter's around. It's soft
Sounds
sometimes.
Like
But
the
look-
worst yeast infection I've ever heard.
I've had a yeast infection before.
I bet you have.
Whoa!
It was bad. The
I'm
doc-
just
Booty
gonna
boy.
sip this beer.
I got it from a lady cave.
Lady K. Can you put that across the screen? No,
Please
I need
put
you
Lady
to. I
K.
need you to put my picture back up. Not that I had a yeast infection.
Hashtag lady cave.
Yeah,
Cave.
but I want you to hashtag Lady Cave above Shelby
In
and
the-
DC.
That's the new.
What is
that's
it?
the name of the show.
What
Yeah.
do y'all call it?
What?
What is it?
The one, with the third.
The third?
The lower third.
The lower third? The upper third.
Honey, somebody's lower
Lower
third.
third.
So I was 19.
My lower third
I'm
is
just
not
trying to get
broke.
my shit together because Lady Cave is the best.
Lady
one right
Cave,
now.
Lady Cave, and my third below. I mean, never mind.
I went to Lady Cave and all I got was this lousy t-shirt.
No,
You know
I got
how
yeast.
big that coochie has to be selling T-shirts? Like,
I mean, come on.
The mere fact that I'm starting a T-shirt line, that shit did not just sound right.
Let's talk.
Lady Cave.
Yeah, I see that.
Lady Cave.
Lady Cave. That's what.
She's so happy with this lower third shit now. She
Lower
knows-
third.
She just found
Every-
out what it was.
Yeah. I want you to use lower third in 3 sentences every day this week.
Oh,
Okay,
trust
we'll
me,
try.
I'm gonna find a way in the next 5 minutes.
Oh.
What, Lady Cave?
You keep touching his hand though.
Oh,
Dawn,
Dawn.
dawn,
We gonna find out about this
Who said Lady Cave?
dawn. Miss Molly.
Hey.
All right, let's talk about this Lady Cave of yours.
How y'all feel about spelunking in that Lady Cave?
I heard it's great this time of year.
As long as it has nothing to do with some damn pumpkin latte, I'm good, baby. Come on.
Pumpkin spice latte.
I don't want
The
nobody.
PSL.
The PMS? What? I don't want.
That's just.
No,
yeah,
that's
no.
just gross.
It's,
What if there's pumpkin spice lube? Would you use it?
Hell no.
I'm gonna call this guy out that I work with, Remy Knight. This bastard.
Wait a minute, his name's Remy Knight.
What?
Remy Knight. This bastard had
Is he like
pumpkin-
blackety black?
No.
Then why
no,
you call
no.
him Remy Knight? He's probably
'Cause-
white. And
is that his
No,
name for
he's
real?
not white. Goddamn.
Is he from Philadelphia?
No, he is not.
Is he from Lady Cave?
He's from DC.
Honey, he's from somebody's Lady Cave.
He's gotta
Talking
be.
about Lady Cave though. But no, this bastard.
Drink my beer.
I ain't gonna hold you. Remy and these white women, boy, it's a problem. But he had pumpkin spice lotion last night.
No.
because he wants that white Lady
And I
Cave.
was like, bro, you put that on me, bro, I will punch you in your chest. Like, we're gonna have a problem. Like,
You need some
I need some
apricot
shea
oil.
butter.
Well, I got that too. You need a little apricot oil and some grapefruit.
Hey.
we got some icing over here. It's like butter.
we are gonna cut this cake soon, though. Because
The next
When are we
break.
gonna
The
do
next,
it?
the next
So
break.
hungry.
The next break.
I'm ready.
If I can have everybody's attention,
Yes.
my friend, tell us
Yes.
who you are.
I am Michelle Bush, native Washingtonian, all things Event Solutions DC, strategic planning company. You know, we do a little event planning,
Okay.
little campaign coordination, virtual assistance.
And this is all you.
This is all me. I'm launching
That's a lot of shit.
It is a lot of shit. I'm launching a T-shirt line called Champagne Soul
Ooh, I
very
wanna-
soon.
What is it?
Champagne Soul, exhibiting your finest soul purpose.
Oh.
So Lady Cave will not be hashtag on that.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna make my own that says Lady Cave, and then we'll see how it goes. You know, Lady Boss, Lady Cave, whatever. It's my shit.
I like how you looked and pointed.
Oh, absolutely.
I love
I'm all about, you know,
mean-
my
The lower
mother.
third. The lower
The
third.
lower
lower
third.
third.
My mother was an OBGYN. I saw my first live birth at 5 years old. Like,
How the fuck was that? Did you even know what you were saying now?
no. So my mother used to. So I basically grew up in the hospital. It does not sound like that. No, it was more like, yeah, that.
Like squishity, squashity.
I'm
Yeah.
so glad I was drunk when my kid was born.
My dad
Yeah.
was drunk without.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. So if Dawn is listening, I wasn't drunk.
You were just.
I was just nice and lit.
My
But,
dad
like,
was hammered.
I was like, so I held the leg, and like my older sister Lauren, she held the other leg.
Doesn't the head come
And,
out first?
Like the head popped out.
Oh,
This was
Dawn's
the
leg.
yeah.
Oh my god.
That was funny as hell.
So Marcus, pour us a shot.
And this show is brought to you by all of their sponsors. Thanks for tuning in. You guys have been great. I'll be on tomorrow night, DCTBD, and that dude over there will be on our show tomorrow night.
Not the head.
God damn. Anyway, on with the story. This was
Like I was visualizing
This-
the fucking legs coming up. Like what the fuck?
This-
That doesn't even make sense in my world.
This is
How
straight
does
up.
this even happen?
Okay, this podcast has a drinking problem, and we're not even drunk. Like this shit is just hilarious.
I literally had to think about like the legs and the little ass coming
his
out.
ass is, though. That's embarrassment,
It's
cuz.
hot, this motherfucker.
Yo, cause I had an uncle say aubergine one time because he didn't know that it was like an acronym. He was like, yeah. My wife went to the aubergine today.
Oh no.
You
Yeah,
don't
like-
even understand
No.
how many times I've heard that Abidjan. I'm like,
My dad is a very sweet man.
OBG. Is he single?
No.
Oh, okay.
My dad is a very sweet man, but like he looked at my uncle and was like, "Excuse me, sir, what?"
Excuse me, sir. What did you say?
He was like, "Yeah, she had the Abidjan and she
Oh,
had a
no.
little thing go on." And he was like, "You mean OBGYN?"
Ryan,
He was
yeah.
like, "Why are you spelling it?"
Abidjan. Abidjan.
You ever just want to
Yeah,
smack the
I've-
shit out of somebody?
Worked labor and delivery for 20
Yes.
And she said one time,
Chin chin.
I had a little boy, and she was like, "Oh,
Cheers.
what are you gonna name him?" And the woman was like, "Molly." And she was like, "Well, that's interesting. My daughter's name is Molly. That's an interesting name." She was like, "Do you have any other children?" And she was like, "Yes, I have another one named Molly and another one named Molly." And my mom was like,
What?
Shit.
So this poor woman who didn't speak English very well thought
Aw.
that the nurses were naming her babies for her, but it was just male and
Female.
Oh.
Somali.
No.
Oh wait,
Molly.
I got two really good ones. I went to middle school with a girl. Her name was Amma Bola Gold.
What?
Seriously?
I got the yearbook to prove it. First name Amma, middle name Bola, last name Gold. I was dating this girl at Howard. And she told me her name was Fasha Tay.
Nope.
She told me to hand her ID, and I picked it up, and it was spelled Faux Shiggity.
Nope.
So what I'm going to do right now is
Hang
I'm
on.
going to look at the camera and I'm going to make a face.
So having been
Molly will understand that face.
I'm just
Oh.
It's the little boy from with the SpongeBob pants on. Yeah. Okay.
So being a preschool teacher for many, many years and working with a lot of different populations.
You was smart.
Oh, there were
He was
a
impotent.
lot of names. So a child's name was Asaya.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Okay, but how do you think Asaya is named?
Apple cider.
please tell me it was
I don't
spelled
know.
Asia.
Oops.
Called it.
A-S-I-A, and I was like, Asaya.
Yeah. So my mother.
Oh, but there's more.
Uh huh.
One of them was Absidy.
That's why I said apple cider.
No? Absidy.
Put your hands up.
A-B-C-D-E.
D-E. Absidy.
Baby's name was Absidy.
ABCD.
Oh, I'm using that one.
Yo, those drugs were.
Another child's name was Ladasha.
A Rod.
Let that ass. I mean.
All right.
No.
Look, black people, goddamn
L-
it. Like,
Oh, I gotta have a story.
L-A-dash-A.
Ladasha.
Oh my!
Get
Are
the
you fuck? It is not for a child's name. No, it's a stripper name.
So
There was another child who was not mine, but was
Ladasha gonna be an Uber driver.
a
That's
bit.
all it's
What-
gonna work.
Uber
give me the
driver.
give me the ABCDE.
Absidy.
Absidy.
And then there was another child who was not one of my kids. This was my friend who was a social worker in Chicago. And one of her teen moms was like, yeah, I think I'm going to name my child Chlamydia.
This is
And
why I
she
say
goes-
all lives don't matter.
And she goes, what? No, you can't. You can't.
Let's talk about
And
this
she
wild
goes-
turkey.
She goes, I think it's beautiful. And she goes, that is an STD. And she goes, no, I think I like it.
That poor baby.
Oh no!
Baby's name was Chlamydia.
That poor child.
I had another child whose name was
How many fucking
T-
names you gonna tell us?
T-E.
All of them.
T-E.
You've been scarred, Asian
Q.
woman. I apologize. I'm sorry my people did that to you.
T-E-Q-E.
Bless your soul.
Te-
Tequila.
I mean, child's name was Tequila.
Well, that kid I can get behind.
But like,
I'm
not
totally down
spelled
with that kid being
like
Tequila's name.
tequila.
Pause.
I mean, we got Tia Tequila.
Jesus.
So let's get back to our guest.
That would be me.
Let's get off tequila and all right, tell us more about us. Tell about
About
yourself.
us.
Tell us about your
Tell us
companies
more
and everything like
about
that.
So, I basically just wanted to start doing something because for so many years, like I have a background in hospitality management, government affairs, criminal justice, and I worked for the DC Council.
Are you Batman?
I am
You do a lot of
Are
shit.
you?
fucking Batman.
Batman don't do none of that shit. Batman just beats people up to like an inch of
But
their
I
life.
really,
Lady Cave.
Lady Cave.
Lady Cave.
That's
Lady
where
Cave.
Batman hides.
Lady Cave. In my Lady Cave.
Ooh, it is a slick black.
Ooh,
I'm
it
totally
is-
cool with that. I can
It
fill
is.
it up, baby.
It is not spacious, honey. It is.
It's Rocky.
Anyway, I hope the camera did not get that. Anyway,
Did you just double hand that thing? Though?
baby, I can't give out all.
Basket weaving?
I can't
I'll be
give out
quiet.
all my secrets. Okay.
I mean, do you twist when you? Oh shit! I got excited.
I did too.
And she's like this. Let me just take my glasses off.
Oh, my glasses came off.
They just came off. Sometimes that happens when I'm
I mean, it steams up. I mean, it's. I mean, it's
Too much.
glasses fall off and shit. Anyway,
So excited.
Jamie's gonna start crying.
yeah, I know it happens
Do you need to go to the bathroom, Jamie?
when that Denzel tear. Go ahead, Daddy. Give me. Oh, wait a minute. He is. He's crying.
Yo. Oh my God.
I have accomplished some shit tonight,
You got-
y'all.
you got Jamie wet.
King Kong ain't got shit on you, baby.
I got this man over here wet. He is
Moist.
He is crying. Ooh, that.
This back pussy ready for it.
No.
All right.
Okay, so anyway, so I've done all this shit in DC. I am the pure shit talker. I will stir some shit up.
I noticed.
I say how I feel with how I say. And what did Marcus say about me? The other Marcus.
Yeah, wait, I got that.
He was just
I kind of figured
Not
out
the
what
white Marcus. The black Marcus.
the
True,
black
true
Marcus.
story.
True story.
the good one. The good one.
I mean, you
The
both.
good Marcus.
You both are good.
Ooh.
You
Y'all
know,
got me jealous.
they're like you. I sit in my. There is no defense in what I do.
Yeah.
Like I say it, I mean it. Somebody got pissed at me on my Facebook because I posted something, and it was about the Trump, the Black Republicans.
Yeah.
That came out was like Ben Carson, Stacey Dash. It was bullshit.
Coon
Like,
Squad.
Yeah.
Coon Squad.
And definitely, and I put that on my Facebook page, and it was like, "What is wrong with you posting this?" I said, "Okay, let me take this down. Let me repost it in the way that I said. Here's what Black Twitter said, and basically it was the same thing that I had said. So I am involved with the church. I do a lot, surrounding social justice, human trafficking. Hashtag find Relisha Rudd. I do believe that she is still alive.
Who is she exactly though?
So
Do you
this
really?
is yes.
Do you think that she's
Absolutely.
somewhere? Yeah?
Absolutely. So this is the young lady that who was taken out of DC General.
She was
And
like
so
12, right?
she was a little bit younger than that. I think she's like 12
Ah.
now. And so there are parts of the case that I can't talk about because of my former background.
Yeah.
And this case started way before she went missing.
When did this happen?
2000, I left in 2012, 13, 14.
I remember that story. I know
Yep.
sure.
DC General. There are still 42 families that still live in DC General.
Aren't they closing DC General?
DC General will be closing in a sense. You've got to house the people. You got to
Right.
put them somewhere.
Yeah.
Not everybody
Right, but
qualifies.
that location is closing.
Yeah, because there are other.
I used to see kids over there.
Oh, they're still over there. Catch the B2 bus line from
So
Mount
yeah.
Rainier to Anacostia.
So I used to do therapy with kids. Like I used to do early
Yeah.
intervention
yeah. So,
with kids, and I used to see a few kids in DC
Oh,
General.
it's
You gonna tell us their names too?
Nope. Those
So let's get back. Let's
names
get.
I will not.
Let's get back
Well,
to
I'll
this,
tell you
this
about
young child.
y'all are interrupting us.
Yeah. See. Yeah. That's why we had a meeting about interrupting ass.
Right, because this is a show. So it's just it's what I do. I don't mean to hurt anybody. I hope I've never hurt anybody's feelings. Maybe I've bruised a few egos and everything. But the way that I grew up, my mom was a doctor. My dad was a executive engineer. They spoke up. They were involved. They wanted me involved. They didn't hide me from anything. And so I'm going to speak my mind. I'm going to speak my truth. I'm going to make sure that I know my truth before I speak my truth and everything. And we have something in common. I did my truth a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
I quit my fucking job. I was like, I have my own company. I'm getting ready to launch a line. My mental health matters. I'm working for a mental health core service agency, and my brain is fucking just.
God. Yeah. I get it.
Where were you working?
I won't say the name of the
Oh,
company.
okay. But what were you doing?
So I was doing intake for mental health assessments, and just kind of intake for this agency. It's under the Department of Behavioral Health. And I will say this very quickly: if you need help and you have a particular type of insurance in the city, you don't have to worry about, oh, I've got to find this therapist over here. Call the Department of Behavioral Health. Tell them how you are feeling. They will link you with an agency.
Do you have a number or email? We can do it later on the show.
I have to pull it up
Fair.
and everything. So Department of Behavioral Health,
So
DC.
we'll put it in the show notes. We'll put it at the end of the show, so we'll
Right.
let you guys know.
Right. And so, if you got Medicaid, Medicare, United Health, Amerigroup, whatever that is, there's help out there. And that's definitely what somebody, they need to hear it and everything. So my story, basically with the launch of Champagne Soul, I basically woke up on my 40th birthday and I ain't have shit to my name. Like I had nothing.
It's kind of where I was. I'm 40 now, and it's just kind of like same thing you were just saying, same thing we talked about
Yeah.
earlier. Yeah, it's like, fuck this. Why am I doing it for everybody else? And they're breaking me down. They don't give a fuck about us.
Hello.
Yeah.
And it was like, I knew I cared about myself. I get up every day, I brush my teeth, I wash with Dr. Bonner's peppermint soap.
Don't get him started.
I use the lavender.
See what you did?
We already got things
That
in
boy
common.
gonna make me cuddle with him. Anyway,
more than
and it's like I know what I represent, and let me figure out where it needs to be. But also, I've got to have a clear conscience. And shout out to Molly. Molly helped me with a lot of things.
Yeah.
And even with I said I don't have a mentor, but I have some people. I call them my front row.
Yeah.
I'm very
I
serious.
like that.
Yeah. I call them my front row because when you look down at the people in your front row, they are either clapping it up or they are looking at you like, girl, you need to start over again.
Yeah.
Okay. I have an opportunity to work with an R&B star. I can say it. I work with Genuine.
Right on.
And
That's what one of your posts was about the other day. I was like, what the fuck? All genuine and shit.
yeah,
I
work
get
with
it now.
Gen-
Now
yeah.
it makes sense.
Now it
my
makes
world.
sense. Now it makes sense. I work with the Pony Man, and everything, and it's just
Pony
I call him the Pony Man, and it's so fun because I get to work with his team
Yeah.
in a sense and everything, and you look at your life, you look at the people that you work with, like, I don't go around, Genuine. Trust me, he's the dude that still lives in Brandywine, Maryland, still has 1,000 kids, and goes to get his car from the car dealership just like everybody else. He drives the Rolls Royce to Walmart to go buy soap, and that's just where I was. It was just like, I'm not living my finest soul purpose. My mom was a doctor. My dad was an engineer. I grew up in a 6,500 square foot custom built home, and I woke up and I ain't had no money.
Yeah.
I ain't shit to my name,
Yeah.
except what was on my back. And it was like all of this stuff. Oh, I used to know the invitations. Oh, Michelle, we didn't see you. One of my quotes a long time ago was, I don't miss parties. Parties miss me.
Makes sense.
Because it was, well,
Bars.
Michelle, you weren't at the, Michelle, where were you? I can't be everywhere at every time. But then I started putting all the weight of the world on my shoulder because I felt like I had to be everywhere at every single goddamn minute of the,
Yeah.
Nope. I did it at church. Oh, this is going to make somebody else proud. They'll know, oh, look, she's God-fearing woman. Yeah, I'm a God-fearing woman. I cuss like a sailor. I get high. I drink Jameson.
And Wild Turkey.
I'd like to add.
Girl, but I cook you dinner.
Gang,
so
gang.
I heard about your dinner
Gang,
Dan
gang.
last night.
It was real simple. Little samosa,
You're cuddling?
little samosas and
I just had a mimosa for the first time
Not
in
in-
my life.
yeah,
like
we had
last
mimosas
week.
too, but I
Shut the
said
fuck up.
Yo,
samosa.
real shit.
I don't believe you.
No, dead ass. Look, hand to God, ask Violette Davis.
Your very
I
first
had
mimosa.
my very first mimosa, and
And how did you feel after you
I
finished?
was fucking them pictures up.
But that's
Were you
but
like-
that's what
I
happens.
was like,
That's
yo,
what
this is-
happens.
I was like, it's champagne, it's orange juice.
Yeah.
It's
This
amazing.
shit is amazing.
Put vodka
Yeah.
in it, it's even better.
Yeah, and when it's bottomless for like $21,
That's the worst shit anybody can do for a
Yeah.
brunch.
screw
like,
that.
that's a
Looking Glass
nightmare.
Lounge is
Have,
12.
I mean, you all
But-
are in the industry. You see the way that mimosas are made. They're just like pop, and then
It's a $3 bottle of champagne.
Right.
Cisco orange juice.
and I
Soul of 3 bags.
I mean, nobody cares.
Man.
Hashtag.
hashtag
Shit, though.
hashtag.
The
So,
soul.
The soul of 3
right.
bags.
Right. So I mean that's a little bit about me. I've gone into, so much, like my career is crazy how it even happened. I was supposed to go into fashion and it never happened. Now I did work for Louis Vuitton. Shout out to LV. I worked for them for a mighty long time. I internship with them, Neiman Marcus, when I was in high school, college. I was lucky. and
That's pretty awesome.
and then I started working for them. There's not too many folks that are, like I say, I sold a $44,000 handbag.
How'd
And
that feel?
it felt a little crazy.
Like
So
robbery.
it was to somebody very uninspected in the city, and yeah, it was a little crazy.
I mean, that's a.
It's a
Was it
40
a black card?
No, it wasn't. We
Who the fuck has $44,000 on their goddamn?
somebody.
Well, fuck.
People
I
not in our
can't-
tax bracket.
fair.
But here's the thing. I can't. Of course, I would never reveal.
Yeah.
But it's so it's not who you think it was.
That's crazy.
We had some well-known people that came into the store, and when I tell you cheap as shit,
Oh yeah, I believe it.
cheap. Like, dude came in and was like, I'm not spending more than $1,200. I was like, sir, you just walked into Louis Vuitton.
Get these socks.
Sir.
Sir, like this scarf right here, the little one that I have around my neck is $163. Now, it's a part of my uniform, so I got my shit for free. And I kept that bitch.
Hell yeah.
And I kept my gold. I'm telling on myself now. I kept my gold LV.
How long? It was a long time ago. So don't worry, they're not coming for you now.
No, they're not.
Statute of limitations. 1, 2, 3, you owe me a
Right.
Coke.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like there's so many things that I've done in my life. There's so many places that I've been. I'm still thinking about moving to Toronto. Do not ask me why I just got up there and the shit was.
I'm going to
Yes.
ask why cold ass Toronto, because I don't like cold weather. So
Man,
It's
when
cold.
that wind came up and bit me in my ass,
and you want to go there?
and I was just like, ooh, this is some good air up here. Now the fucking weed is legalized.
Oh, that's right. They
It's
did just
true.
legalize that shit.
This is my type of fucking town.
You do live in a city where it's legal.
So you
Yeah,
guys
and
saw,
the rent is the same. Like
Is it
downtown,
really?
downtown. I looked at a couple.
The
and I-
idea is to get away from the motherfucking rent.
Well, and I'm going to Toronto in December. So shout out to my best friend Dawn. She's the managing director of Giants of Africa, and so I get to work with them.
So who is that? Because the Giants in Africa?
So Giants of Africa is Masai, who is the president and GM of the Toronto Raptors.
Oh, nice. Okay, now I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. So she just came back from Toronto.
That's
he just,
fucking dope.
He just did his TED talk. Oh yeah,
Get your ass up there. What you waiting on? Get that cool ass.
No, so let me tell you
Because
how,
I'm coming up to visit.
let me tell you how crazy things are. Last year I go up with Dawn. So year before I couldn't go. Last year I went up and it's after the game, after the whole events and everything. This is just the stupid stuff that happens to me. So another young lady that works with Gumball, which is like their big sporting thing up there. I met the owner of that.
Yeah.
And so we're talking. She was like, all right, come on, let's go over. And I start talking to this gentleman. And I mean, we're having like half an hour, 45-minute conversation. And Dawn is like, Michelle has no clue who she's talking to. No clue. She just,
Were you like had my babies before you knew?
I'm talking to the owner of the damn team.
That's awesome.
What?
I was like, and I cannot wait to see him. December, what time am I getting up there? I'm going to church first. Then I'm going flying up Toronto.
Yeah,
go
you,
to
you gotta
church.
pray your sins and all
I
that
might
shit.
get this motherfucker some pussy.
Hashtag gay chicken.
Gay chicken.
I'm not even trying to play chicken.
Is that juicy chicken?
Man.
Or
So listen to this.
Did you
Listen
get that
to
painting?
No, I did not get this painting.
so is that enough good stuff about me? Is that the fun? Uh-oh.
Well, why?
I was in the swap meet and I saw I saw
Swapping
this.
some meat.
I sent you the picture, Dick. There's these two cocks
Whoa.
chickens.
Chicken.
cockfighting, and there's a bottle of tequila in the middle.
We had tequila lime chicken the other night. Oh, I'm
Hold
sorry.
on. I'm going to show you the picture.
Oh.
And everybody was like, "Get the picture," but I already
I-
left the swap meet. So
And then I'm going to tell you something.
Please, because I've seen enough porn this evening.
I will tell you.
Compton.
no, I was in Laurel, Delaware.
That's the
So,
Swanson.
I'm gonna
swap
tell
meet.
you-
Is Laurel,
Swanson
Delaware
swap meet in
anywhere
Compton.
like Laurel, Maryland?
No.
No, it's Gar. It's
So,
it's not good.
background. Last week, somehow,
Gay chicken comes up.
gay chicken comes
Ain't
up,
no
right?
somehow. Me and Marcus was in here being
Yeah,
real
y'all
gay.
were being really gay.
I'm,
And
gl-
they
I'm,
were-
gl- I'm glad you've
No,
come back. I'm glad you've come back to your
Not
senses.
that gay, not that gay, but it was like,
They-
like little dumb shit or
they
whatever.
were-
Ooh, he touched my.
playing-
Ooh, he touched my fat, y'all.
He was putting his finger in my mouth.
Oh,
They
baby,
were
that
playing.
Babe, we ain't gonna call that fat. We call them handle grips.
Oh. So they were playing
Excuse me.
what Boo
Focus.
designated as gay chicken.
Gay chicken.
Right?
Hey, Boo.
So-
Boo is watching. I
He
think.
always
Yes.
watches.
So Marcus goes home to Delaware,
Yes.
right? And he finds this at the swap meet.
Oh my God. This.
Why would you not buy this?
Because I had to be back here at a certain time. The fucking.
You should have bought it.
Those are two fancy cocks.
Be as gay as you want. You can be super gay, a little bit gay, all the way gay.
We love you anyway.
We
We
love,
love
it all.
you.
We love you.
Happy rainbows.
But
Happy rainbows.
would this not like?
Oh, you should have had
All right,
that.
I'll go back next week. I guarantee nobody's buying it. It was in the corner of at the fucking flea market.
Watch it be one of your views tonight.
tell you.
And
I
I'm
mean,
gonna tell
it's
you
like
right now, that is in somebody's grandma's
Gay
basement. That's
chicken,
somebody's Aduela's best picture.
tequila.
Right
It was
That
next to
shit
the
is
Virgin
amazing.
Mary.
and sparkly.
that shit
White
is,
Jesus.
Sparkly.
it's sparkly.
So also,
It's sparkly.
okay,
Oh.
we get the point.
Bitch,
Sparkly
anything that glitters
is gold.
is gold.
Thank you. Let's go
Okay.
back. Let's finish up with you.
Okay. Oh,
See,
little old me.
you're helping this. Don't help these two. They don't
I'm
need
sorry.
help. They don't need help.
I'm
I
sorry.
need help.
I-
I always need
I
help.
love it. I just like when she puts her glasses on, takes her
And back
glasses
off,
up.
put 'em on.
It's kind of making me warm over here.
All right, finish up. Your websites.
Oh, websites. So eventsolutionsdc.com. You can go to anything Event Solutions DC, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We are revamping everything as Champagne Soul
Sweet.
is kicking off. So I'm really hoping. I was hoping this week.
We'll put you.
It may not happen.
We'll put you in the closing notes as well, and we'll put it in the show.
Yeah. So just be kind to one another. Check on your mental health. Check on your strong friends. And that's really one thing. I have Jesus and a therapist. You got to check on your strong friends.
Yes.
Because we take the word over the shoulder. We listen to everything and then everybody. But I was talking about my front row. My front row is so fucking dope that I always shout my friends out. And she's in it. Molly.
She's one of mine as well, so I get it.
Yeah. Gang gang.
All right, we're gonna go back from a 45 and 45.
Yeah.
I prefer peanut gallery.
All right, welcome back. It is Mr. James's birthday on Wednesday for Halloween, so We
Spooky,
got him
spooky.
a cake. Bring me your phone. So we got him a
Birthday
cake.
to ya.
We cannot light it inside of the Washington Post building. I already got plates, brother.
Oh, where the knives at? Did you come prepared?
Shit. Well, guess what? We are not eating some cake right now.
Good
We are
work,
going
Sugar
to.
Tits.
Use the spoons.
Just spoon it, baby.
You in the restaurant industry.
Spoon it.
So give me a cup. Let's do a shot for James's birthday.
I still got a little bit in there. Okay, can I tell you a really bad story about wild turkey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I drank straight out of the bottle. I mean, it's a sad story, but it was my first time getting plastered.
Where's your shot glass?
Because it was after my mom had passed away, and I like went downstairs and I was angry.
You thought this was a good idea.
And I went straight for the wild turkey. I was like, the bottle looks good. I don't know. And I guzzled.
Ooh, honey.
My brother came down. I was 16. My brother came downstairs and was like, baby, let me get that bottle from you. And he finished the rest.
That's
I
hilarious.
think everybody's got a good turkey story.
I mean, I don't have a good one. I just remember getting
I
plastered
mean,
as fuck as a
you
kid.
will get a good giggle out of it or whatever. Like my first turkey story is I came home and I blacked out on the back porch, and my dad found me at like 6 o'clock in the morning. He found me like scream like, "What's this dead body in the back of the house?" And
Wow.
he was like, "Boy, if you don't get the fuck up," and like I stood up, he was like, "Drinking that goddamn turkey." ain't
Yeah,
you?"
man.
Yeah.
That's funny.
He was like, "I knew it."
Yeah.
Here, cheers to your birthday.
Cheers.
Cheers. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Molly's been
Happy birthday,
asking.
Jamie.
Can you come on? Happy birthday, boy.
Happy birthday.
Oh, me and Molly were talking about
Happy
this
birthday.
cake. Y'all went to go there to go get Valerie.
Happy birthday. Happy
Pause.
birthday.
I need y'all to stop.
ya.
Will you let them sing to
No,
you?
no.
First of all, I'm an alto.
I got 27 first cousins on my mom's side.
That means what to
I
me?
fucking hate that song.
I bet you do.
I can't say-
Happy birthday to you.
Oh my god.
You want me to sing the Chi Chi's version?
No, they don't gotta sing that one.
Feliz en tu día.
Oh no.
Yay, yay, hey,
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 hey, hey. And a little fried ice cream for you.
Can we just sing?
All
Thriller?
right,
Can
let's
we
do
sing
this.
Thriller?
I don't want to sing anything. So we're gonna go.
You want me to do
We have a couple of restaurant folks who have given us a couple ghost stories. So there's 5 of them I believe we're gonna listen to.
Oh.
So me, Michelle, Molly, and Mr. James are gonna try to figure out which ones are real and which ones are bullshit.
Okay.
Okay.
Miss Val, go.
So the way I'm gonna read these are as if they were my stories, but they're not my stories.
I want you to read in your sexy voice.
I don't have.
Girl, find one.
Marcus don't got one either. Yo, he tried to do it one time a couple weeks ago. Fucked it
That
all
shit
up.
did not work. Okay, go.
It's giant sheet cake. It's my favorite. I love it. Okay, are you ready?
You gonna? I'm sorry. You gonna cut me a piece, Daddy?
All right, let's go.
Oh, I'm doing that right now.
Girl, you know he's giving you a slice of his cake.
I'm trying to get a slice of that cake.
Yeah, Lady Cave, Lady Cave.
Lady Cave, hashtag. Lady Cave.
I'm about to build a Bumble profile and just put Lady Cave on there.
Please do.
I will.
All
I will.
right,
I will.
let's do it.
Okay,
Let's
I'm
go, let's
sorry.
go, let's go.
So rude
Okay.
of me.
The last bar I worked at had a lot of cash on hand, so we had cameras. Sorry, on on every corner, along with the back party room, the stage, the front door, and outside. It was set up like a giant rectangle with one room leading to the next. We always have 2 closers to check each. Wait, what? To check each behind.
You used to read the story.
You're checking behind.
Bullshit.
Hold on.
Bullshit.
Closers to check behind each other while we shut down. Okay? As I go to pull the drawers, and suddenly I hear a loud bang at the door. Out of the corner of my eye, I also see a giant white face flashing above me. I look up, and the same image is on the security feed. I take a few steps backward, giving me a view of the stage where the face would have been on the video. Nothing, except for the curtain was moving. The security footage never showed a white flash or the man or the video, only the curtain moving on its own.
I know where this story's from.
I have a guess as well.
Where was it?
PCP.
I'm going to go DC 9.
Rock and Roll Hotel used to be a mortuary.
Right.
But
Hold
that's
on.
not where people die. That's where you just get
Well, it's
stuck
still.
up.
It's still
Listen, I got a couple stories from
It's
fucking
still-
Rock and Roll
like
Hotel.
couple-
it's still the
Days or whatever.
spirits.
All right, like, should we You want to read them all, or should we
Did
call?
I not get a cake?
No,
I don't
you have
get
trouble
cake.
reading by yourself right now. We ain't giving you cake
I ain't
till
gonna
stuff.
hold you. I got distracted. This cake bomb.
Can
This
I-
cake is actually really good.
My fault. I'm
It's
sorry.
giant sheet cake,
Okay.
and it's my favorite.
I'm gonna call. This is a real story.
It's a real story.
I've heard this one before.
Okay. Have you?
All right, go. Is it real or not?
It is not.
Really?
That's some bullshit. Why you gonna tease me like that?
It is a combination of stories from Nanny
So
O'Brien
it is real.
and Comet. No,
It's from a storybook.
it's just
All right, move to the next one. I don't care.
okay.
Waste my time. I need no stories.
No, keep talking so I can eat this cake and shut the
Come
fuck
on,
up.
we got like 10 minutes. Let's go.
Okay, here. Okay, here.
Should have done this segment first before you got drunk.
Hold, please.
All right, yeah. So
This is another one. So, what?
Molly, I'm listening. I'm listening. Because you about to say some wild shit.
like you know some shit.
I ain't laughed one bit. I was going to wait till you left the room so I can giggle about this shit.
All right, let's go next
All
story.
right. 3 years ago, our eccentric owner finds a real skeleton from Howard. Are y'all listening?
No, these two are going to put fit.
Faster,
Come on.
Barrel through. Steamroll that shit.
I would grab all the stock and use the restroom for closing to avoid being alone without a view of the staircase. If you ever stepped out of the room, you would hear the sound of person running down loudly. Sound was so distinct, actually loud, who was there. I never told anyone this as I was in charge and I didn't want to look afraid. Fast forward to 4 years later, I sit down with an old coworker at the bar. I told her boyfriend. Wait.
All right,
She told me her boyfriend would come take turns watching the staircase because otherwise you would hear the man running. I confess the same story. We haven't known the whole 2 years.
yeah, we're done with the story.
So
All right,
bourbon and yellow cake is the shit.
yeah, let's just skip on. We'll do the stories next week. We're gonna do the stories next week. We're gonna reread these. We're gonna proofread these and actually go through it because
sorry.
that was.
I don't know, but that sounds like some shit that happened up at
It-
like that.
Yeah,
at,
I believe it.
It,
at Freeman Hospital and some shit like
I
that.
feel like the highlight of that whole story was watching Michelle's initial expression.
I got a scary story about dating life.
Yeah. All right, so this cake is really good.
Yo, this cake and whiskey, no champagne soul work is getting done until 12
So-
o'clock tomorrow.
hold on. This is giant.
Yes.
The giant.
Giant
food.
doesn't pay us money. Don't give them no fucking
Yo,
credit.
Look what
But
God
listen.
did. Look what God did.
Yeah. No more. No, it's a sheet cake from
It's
a local
sheet
grocery
cake
store.
From a local grocery store.
A lurcher?
No,
Lurcher.
sir.
Is that one
A
of your
local.
Did you go to brunch today?
Is that
No.
one of your students' names? A lurcher?
But it's my favorite cheesecake cake ever. Like I
Did you
love
just
it.
snort?
It is. It is. I'm not kidding. It's my favorite cheesecake.
All right, we're gonna finish out. We're gonna give everybody 2 minutes.
Oh, God.
I
What?
just saw my fat ass eating cake on the camera, yo.
That shit is sexy.
Bro, no, this was not a sexy moment.
Wait till you.
Because I
wait
almost
till you,
dropped it, and it was like, oh shit.
Oh, shit.
Is that well your first piece or second piece?
Like third.
I just got that on camera.
All right.
First of all, my safe word this evening was chitlin.
So yeah, there we is.
Huh?
Michelle, he did it too.
This cake is
He
so
did what?
good.
He, let me tell y'all where this noise comes
So
from.
good.
This noise comes from Southeast DC. Okay. And this is for everybody that
might need more cake.
ate pickled eggs,
Ooh, I love pickled eggs.
hot
That's
sausages,
some nasty shit.
whatever. Now we can't be friends. Salt and vinegar potato chips. Ever had some real tangy Johnny Boys spicy
Take the fucking plate.
barbecue sauce on a slab.
So good.
Oh yeah. If you had never been to Johnny Boys off of Southern Avenue, Southeast,
Oh.
Maryland side, something is wrong with you. And you need, and all these people need to be sponsored. And you need to get your crabs from,
Exactly.
yeah,
All right, I'm
Chinese
gonna let you
continental carry out.
sign out first. So give us all your signs. Give us your last thing about. Stop doing that. Give us your shout outs and the early voting.
So my last thing is definitely early voting. I had to check one of the candidates today because he decided to roll up in church, and I was like, "Sir, you don't do that here at Shiloh."
Yeah.
So early voting, the numbers don't look great. I get it. It's early voting. There are a lot of people that just say, oh, no, I want to vote on the day that is set aside for election day. Call bullshit. Call bullshit.
Yeah.
You need to early vote. If they open up the polls and say, come vote on this day so you don't have to get in line on November 6th because you can't take off, you can't do anything. We actually could have voted today. Most people didn't know about it. So that's my biggest thing. Early vote. The numbers look like garbage. Ward 8, I need y'all to step the fuck up. Like, you need to make yourselves accountable. You want us to enjoy the creativity of what you do. You want us to respect everything that you do. And as a human being, I respect you. But what makes me, baby, the way
Sorry.
I can't even finish my goddamn.
You saw that too, didn't you?
See, this is the shit. I'm trying to be on my.
This is shit I deal with every week.
And he just licked the spoon and just messed me all the way up.
You
How
licked
the
that spoon.
fuck did you deal with this last week?
Your finger was in my mouth.
Again, watch him out for it.
Don't you start that shit. All right, let's finish. Let's go with
Look,
the. Let's
I'll do it one more time for both of you.
Oh, hey.
Good night, everybody. Oh, wait a minute. My feet stink.
Let me see the shoe.
Put that back on. They came from Payless.
You need a shoehorn?
On the arm. Trying to concentrate.
Put some icing on that shit. Spit on it.
I'm going to tell you something. As a 40-year-old black woman, you do not have to spit on this shit. Okay. But my feet a little. But my feet a little swole.
I'm a diabetical.
When you finish with me, you will be.
You guys want to eat cake and have?
This beard is sponge for a reason, baby.
People like my last name is Bush for a reason.
Got that wolf, that's that wolf pussy shit.
Swedish porn.
You know who I want to shout out.
I'm bringing a bottle of Jameson to your show tomorrow.
Thank you. You know who I want to shout out? This was the most racist motherfucker that they allowed on the radio in D.C. Shout out to motherfucker DC 101 and the goddamn Grease Man.
Oh.
Grease Man.
That is how I was raised.
Grease Man came back.
I was raised on Donnie Simpson. This is what happens when I start drinking this shit. I was raised on Donnie Simpson and the fucking Grease Man.
I remember the Grease Man.
I love Donnie Simpson.
He's still on the
Did
radio.
he even come back though?
Yeah, he did.
Do y'all remember Donnie Simpson back in like the early 90s? He had the answering machine
Yeah.
on BET. So like he would do his
That's
show.
how
and
I
he would-
knew him originally.
He
Was
had
Donnie.
he
It
had
was
that
BT.
weird ass big brick size like answer machine.
So my
And
best
it'd
friend
be-
worked for BET.
It'd be
So
girls calling. He'd be like, "Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is Donnie Simpson, and we're
Yeah.
gonna listen to the lovely Leslie." It'd be some fucked up ass message like, "I just want to send out this song to my boyfriend." PO number 617.
Oh my God.
This or whatever. I'll be like, God damn it.
no, on my Bumble.
No, he ain't watching. Fuck
Right.
it.
On my Bumble profile, it's going to
Can't
be
watch.
hashtag Lady Cave. And if you were raised with DC Cable, side A and side B, you're the man for me.
Wow. All right, so let's finish you out.
I can go on the lab on Thursdays.
Ooh.
I got a hot 16. Oh, wait a minute. That was my dress size at one point in time. Anyway, finish me out. It doesn't take that long.
I didn't think so. I heard 90 seconds earlier.
Right. No, just, thank you all for letting me be on tonight. I
Thanks for
share,
being
I
here.
subscribe, and it's cool being able to, have all of these podcasts. We all talk about different things. And I just appreciate you all letting me be on and talk a little bit. Hopefully, what are y'all doing over there?
Playing gay.
Marcus up.
We're playing gay chicken.
Gay
So,
chicken.
Gay chicken over here. He's gonna pour the wild turkey in my shoe and
Oh, do it.
my Payless shoe. Please don't do it. I just bought these damn things. The tag is still on the right one.
All right.
Okay. So no, seriously, like everybody get out to vote. check out Event Solutions. If you are looking for somebody that can just wrangle your shit, and really, I don't charge a whole lot of money. Some people I do.
The ones you don't like, fair.
You know, and you need some help with some things. I know a lot of people, and a lot of people know me, and I'm just here to do Michelle. That's the biggest thing, and just mental health. Like it's seriously, if you're in a situation that you are feeling some type of way and you feel like you're living for somebody else and you're not living for yourself,
bounce.
You gotta go. And I'm gonna leave you with this quote. It basically is, do what you're called to do so you can stop having an attitude.
That's a good point.
Yep.
Miss Val?
Hi.
I like her.
Hey.
That's why we keep bringing her back.
I'm gonna follow her on Facebook.
It's Valerie Torres.
I'm boring.
It's Valerie Torres on Facebook.
On Facebook.
I am Valerie Torres on Facebook.
On Facebook. Yeah.
In case you didn't know.
Yeah.
All right, what's your final thoughts of the show?
I agree. Vote. We have less than 2 weeks, a week and a half.
Yep.
It is important here in DC. There are a lot of things going on here in DC that we really need to focus on.
Yeah.
There are some council members who
Come on.
really
Speak your truth.
we need to be backing some of the candidates, some incumbents, some fighting the opposing. Is that what you call it?
Mm-hmm.
Opposing the incumbents. Anita Bonds, amazing. I love her. Mima Bonds,
Next person.
love her.
Mm-hmm.
Dion
Reader.
Reader.
Dion's awesome.
Can I say this? I'm sorry. I don't want to interrupt you.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Because don't believe the BS that is being slung right now at Reader, and that she's being backed and she's just another puppet for a particular individual. She is not. She is her own fucking individual woman. She
Absolutely.
does what she needs to do. Most people don't know that she's a business owner for a Ward 8 restaurant. And I'm going to tell you honestly, I don't like the place that she owns.
No?
But
I've never been. But I want to
the food
be.
was
Let's go.
But she's a good fucking person. I'm sorry. I didn't want to interrupt you.
That's fine.
I should probably take a shot. But it pissed me off the way that people are slinging and making it about those two individuals.
That's what they do.
That's what they did. They
Yeah.
didn't, but they did it. They waited too fucking late.
Yeah.
That's the bullshit. If you want somebody that's actually going to run a good campaign and have you, not in the news and all that, call me up. Event Solutions DC. Anyway, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
So they, I think that there's this, for the at-large
Bid.
The
what is it?
candidates.
Candidate.
Yeah, the race for it.
For the Democrat, it's I think Anita Bonds has the lock.
Yeah.
But for this other position,
It's the
It's a fight. It's a fight.
It's the
it
independents.
is. And I think that Silverman versus
Reader's a way better
Reader-
person. Way better person.
she is, and I think that they've made it. I think the crowd, the media has made it a race thing, and it really
And that's unfortunate.
shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be at all.
Yeah.
At all.
All right. So get those two. Vote for him, my friend.
You know what? Honestly speaking,
Got a little leg on you.
I got more than a little leg on me, baby. I'll keep this one quick.
Yeah,
I'll
please.
keep this one quick. We were talking about mental health earlier. I've had several friends commit suicide. Several friends try to commit suicide and completely fail at it. So,
Can you make fun of him after that?
Oh yeah,
No.
no. I fried like nobody's business
Let me-
because you're
let me-
not gonna be my friend and fuck up
You
trying to
can't do
kill
that.
yourself. Oh, yo, I did it.
I want to listen to
I
the
did
mental
it.
health expert.
If
Here we
she's
go.
right there, and you really
Also, I
shouldn't be
apologize
fun.
for everybody who heard me just burp like that in camera. But I'm gonna say this.
No.
I'm gonna say this. If you were out there thinking of doing something stupid, I completely understand.
It's not stupid.
No,
It's not.
no, no.
He's not.
no,
He
no,
moved
no.
on.
No,
Oh, you moved on.
I moved on.
Okay.
If you were out there thinking of doing
sorry, let me
something
take that
stupid, I completely understand. But just remember, somebody more or less probably does love you. Someone will miss you, and I get it. I do not think that suicide is stupid. I get it. You know what I mean? It's not a selfish act. It's a you think that everyone else's life is going to be better without you act.
And that's not true.
But it's not true. So, come home, get a fucking hug, have a conversation, but do not leave this earth and let everyone who loves you be on that side of the fence where they have to be like, I loved him so much and you broke my fucking heart.
Thank you, Boo.
That's all I gotta say.
That's not boo.
I know. I was calling him Boo.
Did you just wrong black eyed me, cuz?
No, I
You
said
did?
No,
dear-
he just called you boo. Like
the dear
Yes,
determined.
God,
You
everybody
motherfucker.
No, you didn't.
No.
You didn't do that. You wrong black eyed me.
You're not sad.
See,
babe.
Valerie, you're in good company.
Oh, fuck off. Should I call you Lady Cave
I
or
really
Princess?
believe that
Master
Boo
of the
did it.
universe, protector of the galaxy.
No, I'm gonna call you Princess for now on. You don't like Boo? I'm gonna call you Princess.
savor of my lady cave.
Save
Jamie.
the Masters of my
Oh,
universe
bruh.
cave.
We ain't just saving, baby.
Jamie.
All right, you don't have to whisper.
Oh,
Guys,
You want some more cake?
Molly, you want some cake before they eat it all?
They have some
All right, get everybody else a cake. All right, everybody shut the
call
fuck up.
Molly
It's my turn out.
Shut the fuck up.
All right, welcome and thank you. Thank you very much for coming on.
You're so welcome.
I will have you back soon. Actually, I'll see you in 24 hours.
I'll see you in 24
less than
hours.
24 hours. We're going to do the show
With the J-Mo.
at the JMO. It's going to...
I want to come on this show.
Oh, shit, no.
Someone- Okay.
All right, it's going to be the DCTBD show. What time?
8 p.m.
And who's on it with you?
So Ian Taranji, Marcus Dowling, Michelle Bush.
And if you watch the show, all three of them have been on the show before.
Yes.
So that's where we go. That's how we are.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of crazy how we came up with DCTBD, and it's the initials of all of our last names.
Yeah, and I didn't realize that till the day in the meeting when I was like, wait.
Yeah.
That was my
Yep.
plate.
That's
That was
us.
your plate?
All right, you too. You're getting my fucking nerves. All right, thank you guys. I appreciate everything. And like I said, be nice, everybody. Love one another as I'm being an asshole. If you have an issue, if you have someone who is having issues with suicide, mental health, or even domestic violence, please reach
Yes.
out. Don't be afraid. Come to us. Fucking send us a text, email us. And what was that site you can go to?
DC Department of Behavioral Health. It's called Access Helpline. We'll put it in the show notes. You can call them, tell them how you feel. They will link you. There are some really good core service agencies out there that will bring you in, get you assessed, and boom, bam.
Yeah, and you can send me a text, email, or something on Facebook or
Yep.
on any of my socials. And you know what? I'll put you in the right direction with the right people because I know a lot of people who
Yeah.
can help you out. So don't feel like you're alone. Do not do it by yourself. We're here for you.
Absolutely.
All right, I love all you. Love one another. Thank you for joining us for another wonderful DCS Fox show. Thank you to Miss Michelle.
Thank you.
Big thanks to all our sponsors and one love massive, especially Miss Molly Rulin. Miss Molly
Gang,
Rulin,
gang.
thank you for everything you do. I'm Marcus Bradley
Gang,
Dummon,
gang.
aka the Pasteurized Chef. We're out. Love you.
Peace.
Bye.